Ooh. Insert angelic chorus sound effect and dramatic lens flare here. No, seriously, do that in your own head because I don't have either the budget or the wherewithal or the editing skills to do so on my own. So, just imagine it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We are, once again, grabbing something out of Bill's beer fridge. And, we're getting close to the end of this series. It's running low on beers in there, and it'll be about time to start stocking it with my own stock soon. But for now, it's a little further over than I thought. I almost fell out of my chair the last time we did one of these, so I'm going to slide one cheek partially off first and semi-blindly reach in there and grab this bad boy out. First Mile Brewing Company's Northwoods IPA. You see a map of the state of Maine back here. First Mile Brewing Company, Mile 1, Fort Kent. Mile 2446, Key West, Florida. Okay, so keep cold, drink fresh. First Mile Brewing Co. Tucked away in a little town in the northern Maine woods, you'll find a renovated grain warehouse at the start of Route 1. Where stories are told, fiddles are played, and the taps always flow. While in Maine, you're more worried about the fiddle heads than what the fiddles play, right? Locals will get that one. Brewed and canned by First Mile Brewing Co., First Fort Kent, Maine, 40 IBUs. An East Coast take on West Coast throwdown. This clear IPA with modest hops sings of citrus and passion fruit. Which coast will you choose? Well, 40 IBUs and 6% ABV. East Coast does West Coast. Okay, so it's an East Coast take on a West Coast style. All right. Here's the thing. I'm going slow here because usually when there's this much resistance on opening the can, it's slightly overfilled and it splatters. It did splatter just a little bit. It's an IPA in Bill's beer fridge. Now, Bill wasn't a huge IPA guy. So the ones he had were pretty fucking decent. They weren't too crazy, though, but they were decent. Oh my god, it is clear and not hazy. I don't specifically recall right now conversations that we may have had, but I believe Bill agreed with me that a good IPA doesn't need to be hazy. And I've hashed that out in previous videos on my channel. But I believe we were on the same page on that. That, again, he wasn't a big IPA fan, but those that he had were good. And those that he liked were good. And we agreed on that. But an IPA doesn't need to be hazy to be good, despite what a lot of beer drinkers these days will tell you. The haziness is just a matter of what's in there that produces particulates, not necessarily an indicator of what kind of hop profile you can expect. So anyway, a nice, clear, slightly effervescent IPA with a copper color. A mild hoppy aroma. Nothing specific leaping out there. Maybe a slight undertone of sweetness. Interesting. Nice medium mouthfeel. Up front, just a general hoppy bitterness. Not overwhelming. Smooth. hints of earthiness and maybe grassiness, but what's interesting is that this fades to an almost like a roasty maltiness. Maybe even like a chocolate or coffee flavor that belies the fact that it's an IPA. It's giving me more of a heavy, like almost a blonde stout feel. Because based on that copper color, it's definitely not like really roasty malts, but it's... I don't know, maybe it's the earthy character of the hops used in there, but it's giving me like a roasty malt flavor. It's that's interesting. There's nothing on here to indicate that it's supposed to be malty. It's got to be those earthy tones and the grassy notes, like jumping hemispheres of my brain or my taste buds, and giving me that roasty, malty character. But I'm definitely getting the earthy and grassy notes. Again, I'm getting roastiness, maybe hints of woodiness. I would expect this to be like a porter or stout style, darker, heavier beer. Or again, like I said, even a blonde stout based on the malt character I'm getting here. But there's nothing to indicate that that should be the case. Damn. And maybe even getting coffee and chocolate finish. Pardon. That's really messing with me. At any rate, it's a nice early grassy IPA, which are two esters that I don't normally pick up on, and mostly keyed towards citrus and pine, so it's got my attention right off the bat there. The fact that it's acting like, tasting like a darker, maltier beer than it appears to be is really getting some extra points. It's confusing the hell out of me for sure. I gotta hit this with a 4.5 out of 5. It's not giving me any different flavor elements that I haven't had before. It's not provoking that wow reaction, that perfectly balanced beer reaction. It is definitely surprising me, but it's not like blowing me away or anything. So it's getting as close to that wow reaction as possible, because it's definitely different. It's definitely unexpected. It's definitely surprised me. It just hasn't like knocked it out of the park. But it's as close as it can possibly get to that, with that unexpected flavor based on the description and the appearance. So that's where I'm at with this one. 4.5 out of 5. Northwoods IPA from First Mile Brewing Co. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer, whether you agree or disagree with me. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I definitely am. I'm like seriously missing Bill right now, because I would love to talk to him about this and find out if he experienced the same what the fuck reaction that I did, honestly, to an IPA that tastes roasty and malty. But without that being a possibility, you guys are going to tell me down there if you're getting the same flavor experience that I am. I don't care what, I kind of care what you rate it as. I'd like to hear that, but at the same time, I definitely want to know what you're getting for flavor character, and I want to see if if you agree or disagree with me. Fuck. Yeah. Again, this is one where I'm definitely missing the man because this would be a nice, long, drawn out, and it's one of those conversations I miss. Anyway, because it definitely would have been a conversation. I'm sorry. At the tail end of this video, I'm like, I was wrapping it up and calling it quits, and I just like totally went off into the woods. But I mean, given the nature of this series and the reason for them, you got to indulge me, guys. Come on. I'm allowed to be nostalgic. I'm allowed to miss a friend. I need to stop making excuses to myself for taking you guys on that journey with me. But I mean, anyway, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying at this point. Anyway, I missed Bill, and it would have been nice to talk to him about this particular beer because even though I'm not hitting it with that full-on 5 out of 5, it's still got my attention, and it's created a lot of questions for me. So anyway, again, let me know what you think about it down there. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.